Hey guys, what's going on? It's Brook Hoover hanging out, doing a little live streaming to see how it goes. I don't even know how this works. Let me know if you want to talk about guitars. Yeah, give me some comments. So I'm just I did a lesson. I uploaded a video. I sold a guitar today, and I got to get that shipped out. What else? I'll probably do some recording, songwriting, private lessons. That's a typical day for me. What are you guys up to? Yeah, typical day. Good day, good day. Yeah, I'm in Iowa, so sunny out, and that's nice. A little windy, not super hot. So anyway, last night I fixed up this guitar a little bit. I made a video about it. It's a Squire, crafted in Indonesia. It's a Squire by Fender Stratocaster. I was noticing that the neck has no finish. Basically, it's just bare wood with maybe some oil on it. The body is real thin, and it's really light. And the neck is pretty straight. There's a little bit of wavy gravy on the neck, but I'm sure these are super affordable. But it's also a hardtail. There's no whammy bar system here. So that means you can do like a, it doesn't go flat. Like when you bend a string, that makes the bridge come forward and then the other notes go flat. So because it's got a hardtail, it's kind of nice for intonation if you don't need the whammy. I always thought when people say, I'm going to hardtail my Strat, I'm like, oh, how could you? But now I kind of get it. That hardtail is just a good, solid platform for rock and roll. One thing I was going to try to get a few people back into working on is the circle of fourths and fifths. A real easy way to do that is I just had a flash this morning, an idea, an inspiration. I'm going to play an E at the 12th fret on the 6th string. If I go one string over to the A, I just found the fourth of that note. So the fourth note in the E scale is A. Let me prove it to you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so the fourth of E is A. I like to say that's like knowing your multiplication and addition facts, or knowing your colors and shapes. You just got to know the fourth of E is A. The fourth of A is D, which is 10th fret, 6th string. So check it out. E, A, D. Fourth of D is G. The fourth of G is C. Fourth of C is F. Fourth of F is B flat. Fourth of B flat is E flat. Fourth of E flat is A flat. Fourth of A flat is D flat. Fourth of D flat is G flat. Fourth of G flat is B. The fourth of B is E. So the pattern I'm suggesting is that's a circle of fourths. If you attached like a power chord to each one of those, it'd be E5, A5, D5, G5. C5, F5, B flat 5, E flat 5, A flat 5, D flat 5, G flat 5, B5, and E5. You can also do them as bar chords like this. That's your typical bar chord, like an E shape to an A shape. D, here's a D to a G, same geometry, C to F, B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, and E. Just talking about the circle of fourths. You can do them as sevenths. Check it out. So those are dominant sevenths. So that would, it's just a really good exercise. It helps you get used to things like E flats, A flats, D flats, G flats, etc. You can also do them down here, like start with cowboy chords: E, A, D, G, C, F. Now we gotta go to bar chords: B flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, G flat, B, E. Anyhow, circle of fourths and fifths is really fun, and it's a good exercise, and I would recommend it. So what are you guys up to? Anybody got anything going on today? Anything happening with guitars in your world? I'm just trying this live stream to see if anybody shows up or if anybody wants to talk about guitar stuff. What else is going on? I was saying that I have to ship a guitar out today, which is always stressful. Shipping a guitar, because you never know what's going to happen. Is the person going to get mad that you sold it to? But I've got, perfect feedback on my Reverb account, so hopefully I can maintain that. Yeah. So what's going on? Let me know what you're up to. Anybody playing? Anybody practicing today? Anybody learning anything new? Anybody frustrated with your guitar? What kind of guitars do you guys play? Let me know what's going on. I was mentioning that I'm just testing this cool little Stratocaster by Squier, and it's pretty nice. The neck is pretty straight. It's got some wavy stuff in it, but wow. Hi, Jessica. Awesome. Good to see you. How fun. I'm just trolling for friends here. Yeah. What are you up to? Work, work, work. I used to go to work so I could make sure to get my donuts, coffee, and office supplies and photocopying taken care of. Oh, it's terrible. That's wrong. I take it back. Yay. Jessica. Super cool. I'm just hanging out in my room. I'll probably have to go out and climb way up in the garage and get a box to ship a guitar out today. Yeah, we've got gigs. I wonder if I can, what's going on? Oh, Thursday, tonight I'm at the Bohemian in, where's that? The New Bow neighborhood. I'm playing solo tonight. Usually I draw a really big crowd of 0 people. Yeah. Yeah, it's been pretty good. But I'll be doing a solo show tonight. That's where you and Tyler had your first date, coming to see me play. We could have a reunion. Yeah, it is the dream. It's pretty great. I try not to get too down on life when I get to stay home and practice guitar all day. Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood chords there. Ooh, that's a chord. Yeah, at the White Star. That was fun. I'm like, what are you two doing out together? Yeah, that was neat. I was thinking in Surf Zombies, Trevor met Carly, and you met Tyler, so that was cool. We've made a couple of, I don't know if we had anything to do with Ian meeting Summer, but and then when we played in Meerkats, Joel met Sherry, and Eric met Jackie. So as far as the bands I put together, there's been a few love matches in the history of rocking. That's kind of nice to know. I think about that once in a while. Yeah, you and Tyler should come over and play some tunes, man. Like work up some Ramones or some cool tunes. I'm getting the drum room put back together downstairs. Well, I was in Hey, that's right. I'm the matchmaker. I'm putting my studio back together down in the basement because the reason I have to put the studio back together is it all starts when Lila says, "Oh my God, a cat peed on the drum rug," and so we have to figure out where that happened, try to treat it, and realize it doesn't work, and then we have to get rid of the rug and tear it apart, clean everything, and then buy a new rug. So that's where we're at. I was in Colorado last weekend doing a little mountain climbing or whatever, and I got altitude sickness. It was pretty gnarly. Oh, there goes Lila.
Bye, Brooke.
See you, Lila. Live stream, man. This is taking off. Oh, Tyler, man. You know, the thing about Tyler played drums in Surf Zombies for 2 albums worth of, at least 2 albums. The guy, I could have like a song structure or some chords. Yeah, Melody is out in Colorado Springs. I was thinking of you guys when I was out there. I thought, wow, I can see why they like Colorado. But what part where is Tyler's sister at out there, Jessica? This is fun. But what was I rambling about? Anyway, Tyler Russell played drums, and I could come up with a riff or something and some chords, and pound it into like a form or a structure. And Tyler, I could kind of give him an idea of what I was thinking for drums, and Tyler would take that and add, you'd add so much to it and make it so cool. So that was great. Even on some of my stuff that didn't show up on Surf Zombies album, some of my solo album stuff, that was just a demo. He'd do a couple of takes, and I kept that. I kept those songs and put them out on Loveland. Yeah, I kept those songs that Tyler recorded and put them on my solo album. Is it like, which direction out of Denver is that, Jessica? Yeah, it was. I mean, he really got where I was coming from when I was writing a song. That was cool. I mean, that's kind of my dream. I'd always play with another drummer. I mean, not always, but they kind of get, they put a beat to my song. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's not really what I wanted, but I don't want to like fuss with them so much. But Tyler kind of instinctively got it. Oh, north of there. Yeah. Does your mom still live with you guys? Everything cool out there? Hey, this is cool. So yeah, Jessica and me studied guitar together for a long time, and she's really good. She's got excellent taste in music, like the Cramps and cool stuff. Elvis and punk rock. Jessica had impeccable taste in music for the most part. Oh, it's a jazz band. Oh boy. I don't really know how to play jazz, but I can play circles and fourths and fifths. Kind of sounds like jazz. We listen to jazz a lot in the car. 88.3, the Kirkwood channel. Yeah, we listen. And when we were in Colorado, we listened to jazz exclusively in the car for all weekend, and we just try to escape from current events. Oh, all the notes, okay. But yeah, to escape from the world, we just listen to jazz on the radio. Just like, wow. Cool. I'm live streaming, man. This is great. Oh, let's look at a bass. We got Trevor's old bass back, which Trevor plays one exactly like this, only it's a different one. This one has kind of like, it's green, but it's got some yellowish on it from, I don't know if somebody smoked around it or what, but it's got kind of a layer of grub on it. So this is a Dan Electro brand. Look at that. Live stream on Facebook. Well, then too many people would see me. I got this from Bree, which we met through Trevor. She's cool. Yeah, this was Breeze, but this is gonna go to Ian because I can't foster so many instruments in the house, but that headstock is pretty cool. Yeah, it's a Dan Electro, and this is Masonite. Yeah, we'd have two basses. One, Trevor's already got one of these, the Surf Zombies bass player, Trevor. I don't know why. I think she must have owned this, so then when they broke up, Trevor must have got one just like it because that was his deals. Yeah, it's a great color. I use this to record. It's really cool. Let's get a little fuzz. And reverb. I always thought reverb sounds cool on bass. Yeah, we're doing Torque Fest this year. I wonder what the date is on that. I'm going to take a look. Oh, where's my schedule? Hello, schedule. It's coming up. I think we're going to rehearse the day before. We're going to rehearse on the day of Torque Fest. That's a giant, crazy car show, man. April 29th. We're on stage 2 at 6:30 p.m. doing an 80-minute set. That's in the Dubuque County Fairgrounds up in the northeast corner of Iowa. It's an amazing car show. It's so much going on. Yeah, that's gonna be fun. That's kind of like the Super Bowl gig for us. We usually when we play, it's like it's either a little bit cold and the wind is just blowing, or really hot and the wind is blowing, and you're roasting in the sun, and it's pretty like strenuous. And you got to kind of load your gear on. You got to haul it a long ways. Load up, set up fast. The dust is blowing, getting in your face. You're getting all dusty and gross and sunburnt and dry and dehydrated. And man, it's like we get really good response. We played it like 13, 14 years in a row. Yeah, I think that's a good spot. I think so. We usually play Saturdays like 11 a.m. on Saturdays, but now we're doing 6:30 on Friday. Maybe I don't know if it's a I think they just put us where they need us, you know. But we're just kind of friendly with John, the organizer. Yeah, it's a good spot. How about some slide bass, man? Wow, that's crazy. Thanks, Jessica. That's cool, man. We've got, you know, we got our new album out. It's been going well. It seems like it's new. It took a long time to get it out. It's been going really well, but we already have like maybe 30 new songs for the next album. I started writing a bunch of stuff yesterday. Oh, I gotta tell you something kind of cool. I take guitar lessons with Eddie Angel from Low Straitjackets, and um, we've been doing lessons for a couple of years, and we've got to be really good friends. A lot of times at the lessons, he just tells me stories, and we laugh, and we just have a great time. And then, you know, other times, you know, I'll be transcribing what he's playing or trying to learn it or recording a lesson. Well, he came on yesterday at our lesson, and he said, "Hey, I got a song for you." And he played like a chunk of a song. It was amazing. And he wanted me to finish it. I'm like, oh, man, you got to keep this for Low Straitjackets. And he's like, no, man, it's for you. I'm like, amazing. And then, so I think I charted it out. Well, that's what I wrote out. There's like part A, part B. I wrote part C later, which is there. I realize it's inverted, but this is the main lick. Whatever. It was astonishing. Not only did we get a song figured out, and I recorded it, but he introduced. He thought of like total of 3 more songs in our half-hour lesson. He wants me to finish, so I'm kind of co-writing with Eddie a little bit, but he's just the nicest guy and the coolest guy, and he's played with so many people, and he's going to France today. You know, yesterday we did our meeting. He's like, "Hey, I'm flying to France tomorrow to play a gig." I'm like, "Whoa." He's just cool. So it's like astonishing to study with Eddie Angel from Low Straitjackets. Humbling. And we just meet on Zoom, you know. But I did go see him play in with Low Straitjackets during the pandemic in Illinois. They did 2 gigs, and we went over and hung out. Had a really good time. We ended up getting pretty crazy. And then I went up to see him play in Minneapolis at First Avenue with Nick Lowe, and Low Straitjackets with Nick Lowe, and we hung out, and oh my God, another crazy night. And then I went to see him the next night. I'm like, I'm not drinking tonight. Yeah, but he's super nice, and they're going on tour with Elvis Costello this summer. We're thinking about flying out to see him, hang out. But also Eddie wants to come and play in Iowa. He's really curious about Iowa, so we had some really good talks about that. And we're trying to get him he wants to play the Surf Ballroom in Clear Lake. And we tried to get something going on, and then it was during the pandemic, and then he kind of thought, well, I don't think I'm ready to get out and do stuff right now. And so we kind of shelved it, but now he's getting busy out playing. So it is really cool. Yeah. Eddie Angel. He's oh my God. So I get on these obsessions with a band or something. It could last like years, like Hendrix, Kiss, Elvis, Beatles, Stones, the Ramones, Iggy Pop, Stevie Ray Vaughan. And I got into the Damned a few years. Lila and I went down to St. Louis and saw the Damned a few years, maybe 3 or 4 years ago. And we just had the greatest time. So we got obsessed with the Damned for like a year. And then after that, then we drifted over to Low Straitjackets. We got obsessed with that. So I really latch onto things. I'm kind of on a Howlin' Wolf obsession right now too. But I don't know. After that, I don't know. I guess I'm just going to be writing songs for a while. So that's kind of where I'm at. Wow. So yeah, I'm just trying the live stream thing to see what's going on. Does anybody have any guitar questions or anything you want to work on as far as technique or equipment or anything? Just holler. I'm, really glad to see we got 3 people on the chat or the stream. So yeah, I'm just hanging out in my little guitar lesson studio. I can record in this room on I use Reaper software. It's a free software. If you guys ever want to record, look into Reaper, Reaper, Reaper. It's free software. All you need is an interface, and you can record professional level stuff. What I do is I go into this Deluxe Reverb, which is a 60s original Fender. The speaker output goes to this thing called a Torpedo Live, which is a digital load box. It takes the signal out of the back of the amp, and from there it goes into my interface. So, but it's got speaker emulation, like a cabinet emulation, so that it sounds, I can select different speaker cabinets. And so if I do different tracks, I could just change speaker cabinet. Sounds a little different. If I want distortion, I just crank up the volume and the tubes cook and it overdrives. If I want less, I just turn it down. It's clean. EQ, got treble and bass, reverb, yes or no. Vibrato is super duper duper simple. Yeah, if you're ever looking for a tube amp, Deluxe Reverb is incredible. And I know people are concerned about tubes. I wouldn't worry about it. I mean, I never change tubes, and I play, every weekend, decade after decade, and I might change 1 tube per year at the most of all my amps. But the Deluxe Reverb is really great. It's not too heavy to haul. You can throw it in the back seat of a Mustang or the front seat, and it's not too loud, not too quiet. It'll distort if you turn it up. I usually turn it up to 3 and get my sound. I did like hundreds of gigs with the volume at 3 or just a little over 3. And it's a 22-watt tube amp. So I would recommend that to any friend that's going to play. Hey, Atta. Good to see you, Atta. I love it. I wish I could go to see you in Turkey. That sounds cool, man. What are you up to? Are you playing today? Doing any guitar work? I suppose it's nighttime in Turkey. It's, what is it, here in Iowa in the Midwest, 10:28 a.m. Cool. Yeah, nice to hear from you. So this is my little teaching office, whatever. My students come in, they sit over that way. And I usually have about 30 students a week. Each student does a half hour. Well, a couple of guys do an hour, I think. I do about 6 online. Most of them are in person. And that's cool. One of the first things I do at a lesson is I have people learn the strings. And I'm going to grab an acoustic. Excuse me, coming back. I'll have them learn the names of the strings. Eat a darn good breakfast early, 6 p.m. in Turkey. Simple songs. Good. That's cool. 6 p.m. in Turkey. Is it April 14th in Turkey, or is it the 15th? I wonder. I'm pretty much stuck here in Iowa. I don't really know what's going on out there. But when I teach guitar, E, A, D, G, B, E. April 14th. Okay. Same day. Istanbul. Wonderful. Good. So like oh, good. Yeah, you already know about holding the guitar, which is really important. Let me have a little fun with that. As a guitar teacher, like, hey, welcome to your first lesson. The kid's like holding the guitar, like, okay, man, let me help you out there. I got to reach over and help him. Let's get it like this and like that. And the kid wants to go back to, or, you know, the kids will let it slide down on their leg or something. Okay, I'm like, okay, let's get it up here. And they keep sliding down and whatever. A little fun. Good. I'm glad Stein will. Hi, Stein. Yeah. Like I was saying, if you learn the names of the strings, E, A, D, G, B, E, that's really good. After that, I would check this out. Learn this: E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. That's E, open. I'm on the first string. F is first fret. See where I'm pressing? First fret. Go to third fret. That's G. I love this. I've been teaching like 45 years. I still love this. So it's E, F, G, third fret. A is fifth fret. And B is seventh fret. Yeah, learn these notes, memorize them. So it's E, F, G, A, B. C is eighth fret. B, C, B, C. D is 10th fret. And E is 12th fret. Now that's really cool. If you learn those notes, I just played those notes. It's pretty cool. There's 12 notes in the Western Hemisphere music, but I'm leaving out the sharps and flats. I'm just giving you the natural notes. That just means there's no sharps or flats. So it's E, F. That'd be F sharp. Good. G, G sharp. A sharp. B. Normally there's not a B sharp, but C. B, C. B, C is a one fret jump. C sharp. Oh, yeah. Excellent, Atta. D, D sharp, E. And then E to F is a one fret. F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C. So like on a first lesson, I like to teach that. So you're not just like, this gets you off and running, you know, like I'm going to play those notes, like just the natural notes. I'm just messing around. But, you know, students, all right, I have a lot of fun with this. Students I'm like, are you going to learn your notes? And the student is like, I might. I'm like, when are you thinking? Well, I'm thinking maybe 5-10 years. I'm like, I probably won't be alive then. Come on, just learn. You can learn this in like 5 minutes. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. That's the first thing I would do. Get those notes on the skinny string down. Yeah. Okay. And then the cool thing is it's the same thing on the big string. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, and E. If you learn those, you can play. You can play some power chords. We can learn that next. But just get those notes down, and then we'll add some more stuff. I'm glad you got a guitar, Stein. Yeah. Let me know if... then after that, you might learn some, like a little song, like... Wonderful. Yeah, just pick it out. You know, it's like just listen to the sound of the E and F. That's what I do I start guitar. I start my day making videos, and I do it like all day. I teach until about 8 p.m. After that, I take the guitar to the living room. I just watch TV going, playing those notes. E, F, just relax. E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. All right. F. I play really quiet at night so I don't irritate my wife. A, B, C. So I'm kind of doing this weird technique where I'm resting my thumb on a string and my index finger is moving at this knuckle joint here. And I'm just doing kind of this quivering thing here. When I play gigs, I do use a pick. And when most people hold a pick sort of like this. That drives me nuts. I try to get people, check this out. Here's the hand. You're going to bring the index finger in like this. Lay the pick on the side of your finger. Oh, can I do it? And then I bring in the thumb. And should be kind of a circle here. These fingers are out. Try not to make a fist. Try to keep this out. And then when you strum, just keep it really light. Hear how soft it sounds? So I'm letting the pick sort of really soft, really light. You can always tense up and punch it hard, but most of what I do is soft. Check this out. I'm going to strum with a soft feel and try to push through like a chord. Hear how nice that sounds when you're light and even and consistent. Sometimes my students will strum just like maybe 3 or 4 strings. It's too tight. You got to kind of push through. The chord I'm doing, check this out. This is E minor. This is really easy. It's your middle and ring. Middle's on the 5th string, 2nd fret. Ring finger, same fret, 2nd fret on the 4th string. That's 2 fingers at the 2nd fret. Not the index, not the pinky, just middle, 2 fingers. That's an E minor chord. That's what I was strumming there. What you could do, I see a red door and I want it painted black. So if you want to get into a chord, look up E minor, E minor. It's spelled E or capital E and a lowercase m, E minor, 2 fingers. That's a really, really good chord. Yeah, it is nice. Oh, check this out on the chord. If you play it 1 string at a time. Remember, I'm holding the pick. The tendency is people will tense up their strumming arm and they'll, kind of push, and it gets an ugly sound. It's very easy. Just if you can keep it light, it's going to sound much, much better. I laugh because I have young students that they tend to play notes like this. And I just hate that sound. I'm like, please don't do that. And the kids like this. I'm like, I just asked you not to do that. The kid's like this? Okay. Strike 10, you're out. So don't dig the pick under the string and push out. That's just a nasty sound. Listen to how easy it is to get a nice sound. Yeah. I beg students, please don't do that to me. But like that E string, you'd be amazed at how many songs are in the key of E, that E right there, the big string. If you take, this is my picking hand. If I take this weird little corner of my hand and lay it on the string here, I'm going to do it again. This corner of my hand, this is important. Right there in this little bridge, this white thing. And I'm taking the weight of my arm and putting it right there. So I don't have to hold my arm in space. I'm just letting it set here. Plus, I'm muting the string slightly. That's called palm muting. So, like, you could do all kinds of rock and roll songs like that. Right there. Really easy. So I'm not really moving my arm now. I'm just doing just this little part of my hand is doing the, yeah. What the chord I was playing down here is called E5. It's a power chord. It's really easy. So that's my pointer finger, index, goes to 2nd fret, 5th string. Press down there. And I'm just hitting these two strings. Hey, Stein. I just play every day, man. And I played in full-time traveling bands. Playing music I didn't really like. Or I used to join country bands just because it was a weird thing to do. And played like 6 nights a week and like 4 hours in bands. And playing songs I didn't really know. So, but see, I've got really good pitch. Like if I'm watching TV and I hear like a commercial where I hear a note, I'm like, that's the key of F. And I can match pitch. Like you can see colors, I can hear pitch. And that's just, it makes it easy for me. So it's kind of a genetic fluke, but I'm not super fast or anything. So anyway, that chord is like a 0, open big string, and then 2nd fret, 5th string. That's called power chord, which is kind of like AC/DC or Metallica. That power chord's really cool. That's called E5, or E power chord. It's really easy. Now, if you take that same exact idea and go 1 string over, watch this hand. I'm going to move right now. Here goes. See it? Woo! Again, E5, A5. So that's, I'm pressing down 2nd fret, 4th string. I'm playing these 2 strings. Oops. 5th string and 4th string. And again, I used to play in these full-time bands, you know, playing like in South Dakota and North Dakota and Nebraska. Oh boy. And it, you know, every song was like, again, based on that A5. And then we go 1 string over. Back to A. Then down to E. And you know, we're playing these ballrooms and people are line dancing and country dancing. I'm like, this is not my scene, but I'm playing guitar. So man, it got on my nerves bad, but I just wanted to play. So that's, again, A5, E5. Super simple. If you go one string over, you got D5. That's the exact same geometry. I'm on the third string, second fret, my same finger, index finger, and I'm hitting two strings here. Fourth string and third string, yeah. That makes D5. A5, E5. Really simple. Really important. Yeah, most rock and roll songs are in the key of A or key of E or maybe key of D. So those three chords, they'd be like, you know, check it out. I'm going to do a Buddy Holly song. If you knew, baby Sue, then you know why I feel blue without baby. My baby Sue. A little high to sing if it's time of the day. Love you, girl, and I want you, baby Sue. That's those three chords, man. You'd be amazed at how many songs use A, D, E chords. Yeah, if you learn the notes, man, everything is going to make it so much easier. Let me just say, imagine you're taking piano lessons and your teacher says, okay, here's your notes, C, D, E, F, G, A, B, etc. Here's your notes. Learn that. I'll see you next week. And you come in like, the teacher says, did you learn? Okay, now play a C note. And you're like, yeah, I'm not really into that. You know, back then, piano teachers, what they do, they take a ruler. They're going to go, bam. You will learn the notes. But guitar players are like, well, I'm going to get like a purple Stratocaster and a Marshall amp and a special cable and some effects. And I'm going to get like a ballerina suit and I'm going to jump around the stage. No, you're going to learn your notes, man. I would do okay, so I'm having a little fun with that. But, you know, guitar players, we get distracted. I would have learned the notes because you're going to be able to connect. You're going to be able to do the chords, the scales, the riffs, the melodies, the harmony, the formulas. Every possible thing is going to relate to those notes. And if you're, you know, guitar players, we get distracted like, ooh, I bought a new slide. Ooh, I got a new amp. It's like, no, man. Ooh, learn your notes. Oh, I got a new tuner. Like, hey, quit talking about that. Learn your notes. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, you'll learn. Like, let's say you go to a band audition. They're like, key of B flat. 1, 2, ready, go. You got to know what a B flat is. And you got to be able to find it fast. When you find, say, like a B flat note, what do you do with it? You add like a power chord. See how the note turns into a chord? The B flat note, which is 6th fret, 6th string. And then you add this note, you got a power chord. So again, I'm going to back up. We're at an audition to join a band. And they're like, welcome to the audition. We're going to play a song in the key of B flat. Just make something up. 1, 2, ready, go. You're in there. I mean, if you can't find a B flat, it's kind of game over. So I just did a power chord. Again, root. We call it root in a fifth. That might not mean anything to you, but I'll show you what it looks. Mainly just learn this shape. It's B flat. Add this note. That's an F, but that doesn't really matter right now. Just learn this shape. See what I'm doing? I'm just hitting 2 strings. And then that's going to move. It could go. Something like that. Maybe. See, it's the same shape, moving that power chord around. And you can really do whatever you want with that. once you learn that power chord, you've got some freedom. You let's say you want to write your own song and you learn this power chord. I remember learning that chord and realizing that it moves and realizing I was free. I can do anything. I can go. Learn that power chord, move it around, use your ear and figure it out. That's a power chord. All right. So hey, if you want any PDFs of these power chords, I can send you some things to study. All you got to do is email me at hooverguitar@yahoo.com. I'll send you some PDFs. You can study these. Or if you have questions about certain things, I can make you a custom video for my, I'll post it on the YouTube channel. Well, I should probably get moving on here and go ship this guitar that I sold. That's a big deal. I've got some guitar boxes in my garage. I got to crawl up into this attic and see what I got and throw one down and wrap it up and package it really well and ship it out. Yeah, man, power chords, dude. That's cool. So where do you live, Stein? Where are you at? It's nice to hear from a couple of people here today. So I'm going to say goodbye here in a minute, but thanks for checking out my channel. This is really fun. I'll try to do this more often, just to say hi. And hey, Wayne, I'm just rambling. Oh, Kenya. Wow, cool. This is really neat. I'm just doing yeah. Oh, I do need a box, Randy. Wow, we're getting all my buds are showing up. I'll see what I got for a box, and then if I need one, I'll holler, man. I gotta say, the thing about guitar, no matter what, even if you can't play, if you've got a guitar, you've got friends, man. You make so many friends. Okay, cool. It's just amazing. I'm kind of an awkward, strange little man, but I've been able to use the guitar as like a barrier between myself and my awkwardness and create friendships, by just talking about it and getting out there and playing, one little idea before I try to go away is saying yes to invitations. Somebody asks you to play or do something with music, even though if it's kind of rubs you the wrong way, just try it. If somebody says, let's jam or let's record something, or I want you to be in a video, or I've said yes to some really weird gigs, like playing a toddler's play date. I played a gig. I got hired to play at a toddler's play date. And before I could play, the mothers wanted to come and, they want to know my set list. I'm like, these kids are like 2. They go, do you know any Raffi? I'm like, no, I don't. And so they said, well, we're going to come over and look at you. And I was teaching a lesson. These 2 moms came in and they looked at me. They looked me up and down. Yeah, he'll do. I'm like, what am I getting into here? So I went to this house and played, for these little kids, stuff like this, And these kids are crawling around on the floor, and I was down on the floor. And then they brought me a little styrofoam plate with a piece of cake on it and a styrofoam cup with some Kool-Aid and a little scoop of ice cream and a plastic fork. I'm like, thanks. And they paid me. I think I got supposed to get $75. I think they gave me like $80, like a check, I'm like, wow. It's like an hour and a half. So, that's a memory. So even if it goes bad, just go out and do things and meet people and have fun. Open yourself up. Don't be afraid to be a little silly. I gotta show you the back of this guitar. I've been teaching. I bought this guitar brand new, and I've been teaching with this guitar for I don't know, since 1994. So I wore the finish off the. That just shows where I play a lot. You know what I mean? Down at the first few frets is where I put all my time in on this guitar, right down here. But I still like to play up high, But yeah, this guitar I bought brand new, and structurally it's very solid, but it's taken a beating here just teaching lessons on it. Kind of funny. But I usually just record. I use this in my studio to record. The finish is getting really funky though. It's just peeling off. But yeah, when I record, I usually like put on some headphones, put a mic on this, and I get a drum machine going. Let's say I'm gonna do like Johnny Cash's Big River. I put on my headphones. Then I'll do the vocal. Well, I taught the weeping river how to cry. And I taught the clouds how to cover up a clear blue sky. I'm a woman, we're gonna flood you, big river, and I'm gonna sit right here until I die. Accidentally, St. Paul, Minnesota, and it tore me up every time I heard her drawl, southern drawl. Heard my dream went back downstream, cavorting in Davenport. She loves you, big river, more than you. So I'll record the song, but that's just a guide track. And then I might, after I get the structure down, I'll come in on another channel and I'll do a more serious, I'll play it more tight, no vocals, because the vocals kind of tell me where to go, but so anyway, I use this as like the foundation. There's 2 tracks, and I'll come in and add a bass part. Oh, heck. Let's just grab a bass for fun. So after I do that acoustic part, I'll just do my bass like. And then I'll, so that's 3 tracks. Then I'll come in and maybe do an electric part. I might just do that. Or, so you can just like layer on guitar parts. So that's what I do when I'm not teaching or jabbering or wasting time or shredding or practicing, as I try to record, which I'm going to get at right now. So, hey, I've been jabbering for 59 minutes and 43 seconds, having a conversation with myself and a few friends. So that's really cool. Hey, I'm going to say so long, but thanks so much for stopping by. If you have any requests for any like videos, I would be glad to make one for you. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Keep practicing. Let me know if you have anything you want to work on. I'll help you out. Take care. Have a good one.